Hi there, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I am here with my ATC from my ATC swap. It's from the last round because it was international, and obviously this time of year everything takes a little bit longer to travel around the world. And I also did a little bit of online shopping with the Black Friday sales. So I thought I would share what I got for that as well. So I was paired up with Lynn. How am I going to cover up this? Yeah, I was paired up with Lynn for the lovely ATC swap from Woolly Steph. And so I got this lovely bright envelope through the post. And I've just opened the top, so I've not actually peeked inside. What this looks like. Oh, wow. She's included some extra goodies. Look at this. I don't know what this is from. Can anybody tell me? Len, if you're watching, can you tell me? That is amazing. It's like, it's got some kind of holes in it. Is it for some kind of machine? Should I know this? Probably should know this. Anyway, somebody tell me what you think it is. And also some, a little bit of map. Parry Sound, Indian Reserve. I wonder if that is local to Lynn. A bit of music paper. It's even got little notes that whoever was playing it is them or their teachers added little notes in. And some gorgeous. There's butterflies on one side, and then I think these are like, are they like the cocoons on the back? Beautiful. And then, oh, and a little flowery tag. Oh, I feel really bad. I just put a little card and an ATC. Every little detail. Look at this. Oh, they're very cute, those two. So there's like, I think this is like the inside of an envelope, and then there's some tin foil, green foil, and some handwritten paper in the back, and then I think somebody's done some little markings on here, and the little flower and the heart, and then on the back it is a bit of dictionary paper. How fabulous. Plus I have, oh, love it. So this is a playing card, and it says take risks, and it's got some corrugated cardboard, some, this is sort of like handmade or mulberry kind of paper maybe. It's got some beautiful toadstools and leaves, some book paper, some music paper. Gorgeous. Thank you so much, Lynn. I hope you've got yours, or that it arrives very soon. I think everything is just taking a little bit longer. I don't think it's too bad within kind of local post, but I think international is a bit slow, and this was, yeah, Canada, so thank you very much. That was lovely. I have got to, one of my jobs for today is to get my next round of ATCs done. I'm swapping with lovely Aisha, so I shall need to get that one done. So hopefully I can get that posted off tomorrow. Now, I did a little bit of sale shopping. I don't really need anything, but there was a few things that I quite fancied, and then when I saw there was a couple of bargains, on Black Friday, and then I just kind of added a few extra bits in. So the bargains I got, I think this lot was from Craft Stash. So I got they had a deal on 50% off back issues of magazines. So I got this indigo blue one, which, I mean, it's Christmassy, so I don't think it can be that old. Although they do put out Christmassy ones earlier in the year. But one of these box ones, and it came with these great dies. I love that star and the little snowflakes. These are always handy, and a Merry Christmas. This beautiful set of stencils, which I think is quite hard to see. Is that better? Yeah. So there's a snowflake, very pretty tree. This kind of, is it another big snowflake? Could be. And some stars. Gorgeous. And of course you get a big stamp set as well. And I've been having a little bit of a play with those. They're lovely. I love the bottles, and this tree's what I've been playing with actually. Made my husband's cards for him to take into his office because he is there today, and probably for the last time this year. He had to go in with his Secret Santa present and his Christmas cards, and pick up a few bits and pieces, and then I think he's going to just work from home now with the new variant. That seems like the safest thing to do. So that was one of the magazines I got. Oh, I'm going to have an avalanche. And then I also got the die cutting essentials, which I used to see sometimes in Morrison's, and I haven't seen it in a shop for ages, so I haven't bought it, which is quite good for the budget, because it's quite, I think it's about a tenner. Oh, I can't even find a price. Yeah, it's £10, so half price though. And the reason I got it was because it's got this gorgeous Santa die set on it. So it, like, you've got the little face and his beard and his hat, and it says believe, and you've even got his little mouth and his nose, and there's a wee holly sprig to go on top. So I thought that was really cute. And it probably won't get used this year, but Santa is Santa every year. So that was a bargain from Craft Stash. And then I got myself some more embossing powders. I have quite a lot of embossing powders, but I think these were on offer. I can't remember what the deal was, but I like the fact it came in the little case. Not that I really take my stuff anywhere, but you never know when COVID is over, if it's ever over. Maybe I'll go to something and take things with me. What I quite liked was, I don't think I have any of the sparkles, so these are like more kind of like glitter, I think. So this one is called, yes, Premium Glitter. All That Jazz. And then there is this one which is called Prom Queen. So it's a bit chunkier. And this one is called Regal. You see it's kind of a purpley. I probably should do some swatching of my embossing powders that I have, because that does make it easier, isn't it? And then there's also 3 just of the normal embossing powders. So this one is called Frosting. So it's a kind of sparkly silver. This one is called Fairy Dust. Who doesn't love a bit of fairy dust in their life? And this one is called Singing in the Rain. Whoops. And I tell you what, if I wasn't such a terrible singer, I could have done that this morning. I was chucking it down when I went to the post office, and now I'm home. Sun is shining. Typically. I'll maybe include a little speedy video of me making up my orders this morning, because I think it might be well, it wasn't in the one day, right enough. The weekend I had 21 orders to get posted off today, so I had a very busy morning just packaging them all up. So I have depleted my stock of some of my best sellers, so this afternoon I'll need to refill some of those orders, and I've already got some new orders come in today, so I need to get those packaged up. So yes, so I will stop you just now and then I'll insert that little clip here. There you go. I'm exhausted just looking at that little clip of. I never move that fast in real life. I'm not known for speed. One of my brother-in-laws in South Africa, he always says, I'm built for comfort, not for speed. And I think that's me too. So anyway, that was a wee distraction halfway through. Then I got these Halloween dies, very seasonal, but they were reduced, and I have seen these a few times. I love the Tim Holtz. I think everything Tim Holtz produces is pretty lovely, and these kind of quirky Halloween characters I thought looked so cute. I mean, look at that little cat. And I love the Dracula and the zombie, and who doesn't love a pumpkin? So again, I'll probably not play with them until later next year, but that's fine. It's always nice to find something that you've that you come across that's new to play with. And then I got a Distress Oxide spray in Victorian Velvet, and I also ordered one in tumbled glass, and I think these were reduced, but my package was open. It had kind of torn at the bottom, so the tumbled glass had fallen out. So I excuse me, I sent the lovely people at Crafty a little note to say one of my sprays had fallen out, and they said they were going to put another one in the post to me, so that was really good. I think I have to say, I think since Hermes took over, or since they got Hermes to start doing the deliveries, I think things are a little bit thrown about in the back of their trucks, but I'm sure at this time of year it must be a nightmare to be a delivery driver, so no problem, I'm getting another one of those. And then the other thing that I treated myself to, which I don't think was in the sale, is this little watercolor set. I have an old watercolor set which I got many years ago when I started doing it. I did a wee evening class, just a few weeks of watercolour. But I've been doing a little bit more, not so much art, more kind of, sorry, I've got a really itchy nose, more kind of craftiness with it. And the one thing I don't really have in that set is sort of pinks and purples. So this set I think has slightly different colours, and look, it's really cute. It comes with this little tray, mixing tray, that you can pull out separate, and you can, sorry, you can sit it in there or anywhere else you would like. It's got a couple of little spongy bits, and it comes with a water brush. I should take. So that is the colours. So it should complement what I've already got, and I really thought that was very cute. I've never tried Elizabeth Craft Designs sort of art supplies, but I have had stamps and dies, and really they've been great quality, so I'm sure these are as well. That probably gives a slightly better view of the colours. So I will hopefully have a time to get a wee play with that over the festive period. And then I don't have any Distress Oxide sprays. I've hardly got any. I don't think I've got any Distress. I might have a silver one actually. Sorry, I'm looking up to where I keep my sprays. So I think it was on eBay. There was a shop that was doing buy 3 get 1 free. So I bought a few. So I got dried marigold, dusty concord, evergreen bow or bow. I feel like I should know how to say that. And chipped sapphire. So I tried to go for colours which I don't have in any other form of distress inks or oxides, and I just had a little play with the, so that's the 5 colours I've got. So this is the evergreen, this is the marigold, the dusty concord, the chipped sapphire, and what was that pinky one called? Victorian velvet. So I just spritzed them quickly, and definitely they are different than all the other sprays I've got. They've got that nice kind of chalky finish, so I need to have a bit of a play with that and see what qualities those sprays have. I did buy myself a couple of bits from Tonic Studios. They had their Cyber Week sale last week, I think, but it's nothing very exciting to show you. I bought their glue set because I really like Tonic glue. Actually, although it's not exciting, it's the first time I've tried this, which is the Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, and I really like it. I kept thinking, why would I want to spend more money on glue? But they did a set where, whoops, I think you got 3 of these and 3 of the big ones of like twice this size of the tacky glue, which is what I normally use. So I thought, well, I'll restock. And I also got some more of the little folders, you know, with the magnetic pockets for storing dies, so that I'm going to have a bit of a sort out and try and create some order in my craft room. Probably when things die down a little bit in the shop, because it's a bit manic at the minute, which is good. I cannot complain. So the other shoppy that I went to was Tracy Hay. Tracy Hay Stamps is one of the ones that I really love, and I just can't resist seeing them. She always posts the most beautiful projects on Instagram that she's made with her stamps, and I think, oh, I need to have that. Well, that stamp set, I need to have that. So I treated myself. She had a sale on, so some of them were, I can't remember how much, but you know, quite a good discount on. So I don't know that all of these were, if any of them were, I don't know. I looked through and I was like, oh, that's great, there's a sale on, and then I just got ones I fancied. So I got this very cute set here, which is called Sail Away, and look at this the little bird with his little hat on, and it's got the hat separate, so you could pop them on these little creatures, or I guess if they're the right kind of size, put them on any of our other stamp sets. So I really thought that was very cute. And then this was a Halloween set that I was too slow in buying at Halloween, but it was back in stock, and this one's called Batty About You, and the little creatures. So you've got this bat here, the hanging one, and then look at the little spiders. Oh, cute. And Tracy did lovely, she did lovely like heat embossing with the spider's web on vellum and things. It just looked beautiful. So yes, very cute. And then I got another one which is called Little Things, which is sort of floral, and lovely little critters. So there's a wee ladybird, a snail, a bee, oh, and a little worm poking his head up. So, and I thought maybe these would be quite a good size for ATCs or yeah, that kind of thing. So I got those, and then I also treated myself because she's kind of stretching out. That's not the right word. Anyway, she's expanding the things that she sells and makes, and she's got some stencils, which I think is quite new, and washi tape, which I hadn't noticed before. It might not be new, but I got this rainbow kind of grid, and you see it's got like little love hearts on it. Cute. And then this one is rainbow, and it's got little sayings on it. Now, a few years ago, I started looking at like journaling and whatever else, and I bought loads of washi, and it sat in a box, and some of it is just, it's like it's gone that kind of sticky way, or it's not sticky at all. So I need to go through and bin all the stuff that's no longer any use, and I've just treated myself to a really small number that I love and I'm going to use, and not hoard it, because it doesn't really last. Like none of the crafty things, you know, it's the same with, you know, inks and paints and things. If you just leave it sitting around forever, then it dries up a bit, doesn't it? So I'm going to use these. I'm going to pop them on envelopes for Happy Mail and stick them in journal and all those kind of bits and pieces. So yeah, so that is my my shopping that I've done. Probably shouldn't have done it, because, you know, it's the time of year you should be buying things for other people, but anyway, a wee treat for myself. And yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed seeing my bits and pieces. If you have any of these things, if you've got anything, favourite ways that you use Distress Oxide sprays, I would love to hear about it. Or favourite ways you have of making use of any washi and things that you have. And yeah, I think that's everything. I hope that you're all doing well and that you've had a nice weekend. We had a nice busy weekend. We were meant to do a couple of things last weekend, and then firstly we had Storm Arwen on the Friday night. That scuppered our Friday night plans, and then it snowed on the Sunday, and that scuppered our Sunday plans. So we did them this weekend. So on the Friday night we went into town on the train, my husband and I, and we went to the Castle of Light at Edinburgh Castle, which was fabulous. If anybody's kind of close by, I would definitely recommend it. We went 2 years ago, and then obviously last year it didn't happen, but it's really beautiful. So you kind of get to walk up through the castle, not inside any of the buildings, and they've got all sorts of light displays and some kind of animation-y bits. There's a beautiful bit about a tree of hope, I think, and it has all sorts, it's like a poem, and this kind of animation that I think was inspired, a mother was inspired by her child's drawing, and that is beautiful. And they had some sort of stories from history about the Scottish Crown Jewels, and yeah, it's really lovely. And also the castle has some lovely views of the city, so you kind of see the city at night, which is really nice. So wrap up warm if you go, because it's chilly up there, but it was lovely. And then yesterday we took my mum down to Gala Shields in the Scottish Borders, which is not far from us. We're just about half an hour's drive to Gala. So we went to see the Great Tapestry of Scotland, which is absolutely gorgeous. If anybody, as I say, if you live nearby and if you like embroidery or anything needleworky, I would so recommend it. It's stunning. It's massive. It's like 160 panels long, which I think is bigger than the Bayeux tapestry, and it starts with like sort of the kind of forming of the land, you know, glaciers and volcanoes, and then it goes through all sorts of historical events in Scotland, including kind of historical figures, and battles, political movements, right up to modern day, and kind of pop music and Scotland in film, and industry in Scotland and sport in Scotland, and whiskey, and it's beautiful. So different teams, I think there was over 1,000 stitchers from around the whole country. I think Shetland and Orkney, and lots around the Central Belt, but a kind of all over Scotland, and it's just beautiful. I'll maybe share a few little clips I took, or a few little photos I took. There was quite a lot of people there, and everybody was like really studying it, so I didn't take an awful lot of video, but I managed to get a few photos of kind of up close, because I found the photos just didn't really do it justice, the photo of the panels, but I took pictures of some of my favourite bits of the details, so it made me think, oh, I'd love to learn how to do all those, or some of those stitches. I do cross stitch, and I can stretch to a French knot on a special occasion. That's as far as I can go, but yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, I'll maybe share a few photos of those just here for you to see. And then we went for lunch afterwards with my mum. Went to my husband's golf club for lunch, so that was lovely. We had our first kind of Christmas lunch. Mum had turkey and I had a nut roast, and yeah, that was lovely too. So it's been a really nice weekend, and yeah, and now it's another week, and what are we, something like the 6th of December, which is terrifying, but anyway. So I hope that you are all doing well, keeping safe, keeping cozy, keeping your spirits up, and I will see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.